And Powell said, no, we are going to keep on hiking because he knew that he had to be the cornerstone of the setup. And that's when you have the dollar who just exploded. And it's not only because there was a short positioning. The best case scenario for a currency, it's when you have a fiscal expansion and you have a central bank who just is telling everyone, the inflation genie will not go out of the bottle. That's Reagan and Volcker in 82 to 86. And this is what Druckenmiller qualified as his best trade ever in 1990, when he went long of the Deutschmark, just before the reunification, when everybody thought the Deutschmark will collapse. And the Deutschmark rallied 36%. So he has changed, in fact, the story of the convergence. Because suddenly, he was the only one properly hiking. Because before we are talking about the convergence, but there was no tightening. The divergence properly started in 2018 for one main reason. In fact, there was no normalization before. The Fed was hiking rates, but it was very dovish hikes. They were not tightening the financial conditions. So it was a very beautiful normalization. The story changed in 2018 because Jerome Powell started the proper tightening cycle. At that stage, at the same time, Europe, Japan, the UK had to face the consequences of 2017, which is the strong currencies biting their economy. And we had, at that stage, a collapse of inflation data in Europe, a collapse of the growth momentum, the same in Japan, and the same in the UK. So basically, as a consequence of the convergence of 2017, which happened through the FX, we had in 2018 a divergence, which was the consequence of the 2017 move, plus Powell saying, now I'm going to start to tighten properly.